And the first suburb I'm going to get into is Geelong West. So Geelong West is actually one of the oldest parts of all of Geelong. So you have, like a sort of very villagey lifestyle. You've actually got a few pockets. You've got kind of like a village pocket, kind of an old-fashioned sort of minor cottage pocket. Then you've also got some pockets with some quite large dwellings like the one pictured here. So it's very interesting, but it occupies like such a good location of Geelong. Like some parts of Geelong West are within a couple of 100 metres of the Geelong CBD and the hospital precinct, which is just incredible. And it's such a nice area right next to Newtown as well in South Geelong. Really good. But look, the whole area really has gentrified over the recent years, and it's continuing to do so, and it's actually at that stage where it's just going to continue to be a better and better suburb. So if you just look here, between 2006 and 2021, so 15-year period, the personal, family and household income has more than doubled over that period, which is just insane, well above the national and state averages, and that's what's driving the market. So you got a lot of professionals moving here, a lot of, I'd say, stable families or families upgrading moving here, because you can't really upgrade from somewhere like Geelong West because it's one of the best suburbs in all of Geelong. So it's one of the things you probably should consider if you have the money to buy here. It's probably going to cost you about $800,000 to $850,000, but long term, this suburb has done about 8.8 to 9%. So it's a great suburb to buy in. Definitely something to consider if you have that kind of money and want to live or invest in the Geelong region. Finally, it might sound funny, but the final suburb I'm going to mention is the actual suburb of Geelong itself. So the suburb of Geelong itself is obviously surrounded by the CBD, right near the stadium, right near where all the jobs are and all that kind of thing. But look, this has everything. Like it has as much as you would have in almost any Melbourne suburb, aside from probably, the Melbourne CBD. But it's got, it's right next to the stadium. It's got a walkable precinct, restaurants, cafes, villages, everything you can think of, every service you could think of as well. So you don't really need to go anywhere for it. But look, just to demonstrate to this everyone on this, you'll see here, this is just off walkschool.com.au. You'll see the light green patches is where it's very walkable, and Geelong is literally the most walkable suburb in the whole city, unsurprisingly. The frontage of Geelong, I was there recently, actually looks, I'd say very similar to somewhere like Glenelg in South Australia for people that have been there. But it's just beautiful, really good, feels quite safe. And this area is just going through the roof, and it's going to continue to do so, especially with prices around, like 920,000 in this suburb. So you can't go much better than that, to be fair. So definitely consider Geelong if you've got, the budget to do so. So great suburb.